This is what you can expect on today's show. We meet award-winning 10-year-old martial artist Mila from Sandton, Johannesburg, who is breaking all gender barriers by competing in a male-dominated sport. Welcome to Bona Retsang 2.0, the News for Kids show, bringing you fresh and reliable information. Want to find out on the latest news happening around? Then check out today's News Bites. Masindi Manaka from Limpopo published a poet book that educates children on the different types of abuse. Her book, called Adura, is a collection of poems that tackle domestic violence, sexual assault, and the COVID-19 pandemic. 14-year-old Praise Kelechi from Nigeria became an internet sensation when he shared his Iron Man suit that he created using cardboard boxes, glue, and other recycled objects. He has also designed other interesting things, including a Spider-Man mask, Captain America's shield, and other comic-related objects. Praise hopes to one day gain a scholarship to study robotics abroad. In South Africa, the youth of 1976 stood up against the apartheid government and laid their lives down fighting for freedom and the right to equal education. This year marks 45 years since the uprising in which many children lost their lives while standing up against the system. What changes would you most like to see take place in the name of our country's youth?
What I would like to see change in our youth is theft. Theft is mostly done by our youth, and we should stop theft.
Changes I would like to see happen for the youth: provide jobs for those who have graduated from university.
The change that I would like to see in our country's youth is that young women must stop giving their children up for adoption, and they must love and protect their children at all times.
Up next, we meet 10-year-old judo competitor Mila, a young girl who's taken this male-dominated sport by storm and has the achievements to prove it.
Mila started martial arts at the tender age of 5 and has been dedicated to the craft since.
I was motivated when I watched TV in the Judo Olympics in Rio de Janeiro in 2016. So my dad asked me if I want to try that kind of sport. And the next day we went to the gym and I met my coaches. Since then, I didn't miss one training.
Mila, also known as the Cheetah, now predominantly fights in the boys' division as the girls' division was no longer challenging enough for her.
So after my first fight, my first competition, the girls decided that they don't want to fight with me, so I moved to the boys' division, and my coaches said that it's a very good challenge for me to try. I have 24 gold medals, and in judo I have 4 gold medals.
Mila, like many others, could not train for months during the lockdown. However, she has recently gotten back to doing what she loves.
I tried to do the Zoom classes, but it wasn't like the combat sport. And then we moved back to the gym, and I was very happy to move back. I had a competition 2 months ago in the EFC Performance Institute. I fought in the boys division, and I got first place, and I also won all of my fights by submission.
I think Mila is one of the hardest opponents for me to face. I think I can speak for a lot of the children at the dojo, and Mila's very focused when she has started jiu-jitsu, and I don't think anything can get her unfocused.
She's the type of student that comes every day. She wants to fight the bigger, stronger kids. She's always up for a challenge. She's the most diligent, hardworking individual I've ever come across.
My dream and goal is to be a world champion and also be a black belt. I was also thinking to be an astronaut because I love space, or a paleontologist because I really like dinosaurs. So I'm not very sure about it yet.
Can a young girl excel in a sport historically made for boys? Well, drop us your thoughts and comments on our social media pages and check out more Bona Retsang 2.0 action. And that's it from me. Until next time, goodbye.